Welcome back, affiliate listeners, to another Monday Minutes. And again, we are doing a special segment and with a special guest. This is another segment of Ed's Cranky Corner. Now today, normally Ed's talking about stuff as an affiliate, but we're going to have a little bit different of a conversation, which is on the vendor side. For those that don't know, Ed and Mike Geary have produced some offers before, and they might do it often, and they're very, very excellent. But Ed has some things and some gripes that are annoying him for the affiliates and how they aren't doing things that they should be or looking at things the right way. So Ed, tell us a little about what's got you cranky today, particularly with affiliates, not for affiliates.
Yeah. So this is totally opposite of what we usually talk about. So it's coming from me as a vendor side versus the affiliate side, and that's with AOVs. Some affiliates get too hyped up on seeing an AOV, like especially if they go to the marketplace, and they see, the first page of the marketplace, AOV is $150, $200, $105 or whatever. And then they get to an info product, for example, and see the AOV is only $30. And so they don't want to promote that, including if it's a free plus shipping offer. And for us at iRaleigh, but we also have a lot of partner companies that we're involved with, either that we have ownership in ourselves or we're just super friendly with them, or this, that, and the other. We have a lot of free plus shipping offers, and there are affiliates out there who don't want to promote a free plus shipping offer versus a higher AOV supplement offer because they think it's not going to do as well. But that's, again, that's looking at it as a single metric. So that free plus shipping offer is going to could generate just as much or more total revenue than a supplement offer that has a higher AOV, even though the AOV is lower. It's because it could be a more clickable creative. You're going to get a lot more sales per send versus a higher ticket supplement offer where people are choosing between 1, 3, and 6 bottles on the front end, and then 6 more bottles as a first upsell or whatever. So they may look at that, per sale, I did $150 per sale versus this free plus shipping offer, I only did $25 per sale. But maybe I did $2,000 on the supplement offer and I did $2,500 total on the free plus shipping offer, which obviously is better. So it's a single metric, tunnel vision, where they see they just get obsessed with an AOV. Like, ooh, it's like AOV. Like,
yeah.
$300.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I want to make
it
so much money.
It 0.1%. I don't care.
Right.
$300.
Right. So again, it's a single metric, and it's something. People get tunnel vision, and they just see it's free plus shipping. That's not going to do very well. It probably will. And it'll probably make the customer feel a little bit better than maybe that high AOV supplement offer that might not be very good, but you're still promoting.
Yeah, well, and I think a big thing too, like list health, right? If it's only ever beating you with high ticket purchases, lower conversions, but you got to buy supplements, you're really segmenting and isolating yourself a lot of your market. That isolated metric isolates your ability to really put the right offers to your email list. Now, all of a sudden, you create a supplement buyer list, not because that's what your list is, but it's all you promote because you think that AOV chasing. So, let me ask this, Ed, how do you get less cranky about that? What should affiliates be doing or asking when it comes to, hey, if I'm looking at a free plus shipping offer, something that has a lower AOV because it's an info product that should convert high, what are some questions or maybe other numbers you'd start to look at to tell yourself, oh, this thing would do well?
It always boils down to total revenue, and which, again, that's always a tough thing to share with people, because if they don't know, this made X amount of dollars to this list. I don't know what that means, but it always boils down to total revenue. And again, it's all metrics involved, and we can say, especially with the free plus shipping offer, we can that's where the conversion rate can come in really handy. If you say yes, it's a free plus shipping offer. It's not going to do an AOV of $125, but the conversion rate is high enough, and the clicks from this creative or the clicks from this ad are high enough that the total revenue for you is going to be good enough. And so it usually just boils down to a conversation, and then hopefully them understanding. The longer that you get into it and the more experience you have, the more tests that you make, you just start to understand, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I trust that. So I'm going to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's always, and I always try and tell clients this when they ask, well, what should my numbers be? I was like, well, depends, right? Depends what your offer is, right? But it's essentially you have like a benchmark of performance, and I'll use like benchmarks with digital offers. Like, hey, in general, you want to pay out to like an average between $50 to $60 and a conversion rate of 2.5%. All that being said, if your AOV is lower than that, that's not a problem. Your conversion just needs to be higher. If your conversion is lower, AOV. It's just moving water to different buckets to make sure that those all affect that total revenue in the end. So again, if you're listening to this and you want to think, how can I make Ed less cranky? Well, ask more questions, look at numbers holistically, and tell yourself, what's going to make me the most money, not what has the highest AOV. So understand how AOV relates to conversion, how conversion relates to this, to that, to all those other things. And if you don't understand that, you're not looking at every single offer, you're not only making Ed cranky, you're probably losing yourself some money. So we appreciate that. Until next time, guys, continue to listen to these, and hopefully we could keep Ed from getting too cranky and make more money in your business. Until next time.